I like it. I
You know what
like
I'm
it.
saying?
I like it a lot.
Yeah,
I like that
we
background.
are live. Welcome to another beautiful edition of Smoke and Mirrors Live, Uncut on
Uncut.
Facebook and YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for tuning in. Um, if you don't know, we do have a podcast that's on every podcast platform. You can pick us up anywhere. Uh, if you look on the screen, you can see three other faces. My name's Detroit. You can see it right there.
Mm-hmm.
I got my other three with me. I got my boy Jay Lee over there.
You know what it is. You know what it is.
I got B More.
You,
And we got the guest for the day, the homie, D Stizz. What's up, brother?
Yeah. Yes, sir. I'm here. I'm present.
Absolutely. Good to see you. Good to see you. How's everybody doing, man? The weather's been beautiful the past couple of days. How everybody been doing?
Fine. It was.
And today was shitty.
That's how I'm about to say.
Well,
What weather are you talking about
well,
right now?
today was, but the other days prior to this day, they were all nice days.
True.
Man,
True.
yesterday wasn't too cool either, man. What are you talking about?
To me, it was maybe not to you because you probably didn't go outside. Was you allowed outside? You got your permission now to go outside now.
Why you gotta get permission?
You know why?
yo,
Why?
I'm,
You know
No,
why?
need no permission. Those days ended way back then.
Yeah, buddy. B-boy, how you doing, brother?
I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I'm on D Stizz with that weather thing. Boy, I was gonna put something on the smoker yesterday. I was like, it ain't looking the best.
Hey man, you could cook out anytime though, don't you?
Right. You right, but I just wasn't feeling it.
I got you. I
I'm
got you.
gonna wait for a little bit of sun. Plus, we got Mother's Day coming up, so
True.
I'm gonna bring it out on Mother's Day. Give mothers a good meal.
True. I like it. Jay Lee, what's up, homie?
I'm tired, man. Tired, boss.
Tired. Tired boss.
Yeah, long day.
I
Long
know
day.
you got 5 job up.
Yeah.
No, he got the virus now. He's only down to 3.25.
Don't put that on me. Don't
True,
put that
true.
on me. It's real
I
out
don't
there,
do that.
man.
You about to have somebody else jump through the camera.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I know, right? She probably lurking right now too.
Yo,
Watch your back, homie.
I'm surprised I ain't got a text already.
True. So today is a bit of a special day. I would like to talk about two groups of people, but today specifically is a special day for a group of people that work in hospitals. Today is National Nurses Day. Today is May 6th. It runs throughout the whole week to May 12th. So I would like to thank those in the front lines right now dealing with the viruses and other illnesses and that's going on in the hospital right now and taking care of the people that need to be taken care of.
Hmm.
I myself here, I do appreciate it. My boys right here, they all appreciate it. Jay's wife is a nurse.
For sure.
Um, she's out there every single day, giving up her time, a precious time with her family, looking out for the ones that are sick. So
Yeah.
for that, I'll give a big hand clap for that. Big hand
Oh,
clap.
for sure. For sure. Definitely. They putting it on the line out there right now. So much respect.
Absolutely,
Much respect.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Also, I would like to give a shout out to, especially because we live in Jersey. Um, Governor Phil Murphy has suspended high school for the rest of the year. I'm sure a
Hmm.
lot of states have done that for the rest of the year. So I'd like to definitely give a big shout out to all the high school seniors.
Hmm.
Keep working at your craft. Um, hopefully, you guys are your next level will be high school or any type of vocational school. But keep working at your craft. School's not done yet, but um, I do honor you. I do feel for you. You guys are not able to do certain things that we were able to do as seniors. You know, prom, senior trips, plays, certain things that seniors do prior to leaving high school. Um, so, with that being said,
Hmm.
um, I would like to reminisce a little bit.
Oh, we
Uh,
reminiscing?
yeah, why not, man?
Uh-huh.
When
Yeah,
they
why not?
reminisce over you,
Yeah,
my
I mean,
God.
what's that? That's Troy, right? That's Troy, right? Um, but I would like to, As be more. Be more.
What's good?
Your senior year, I'm sure, was glorious down in Baltimore City. Give me a highlight and then give me a low light of your senior year.
All right. I really ain't even a pessimistic person, so I really don't have no low lights. Honestly, on that. Only one I say is, um, my senior year of football. I actually played probably it's a 10-game season. I think I played like 7 games with a full grown. Um, so that was the lowest, because football was any and everything to me. I definitely planned on playing college and doing all that, and I'm pretty sure that stunted me a little bit,
Yeah.
even though I did have college's bite. Um, yeah, that was a low point. We'll start with that, and that's minor, honestly, because I still played and still wrecked shop. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm saying.
You know what I mean? But positive is shoot, I graduated.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I mean?
absolutely,
Graduated
man.
from um, what else? Anything? Just that's all I can really say about that.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm,
So
I'm
yes, yeah, true. So what would you say to the seniors that are not able to cross the stage right now and enjoy their last senior year? What would you like to say to them?
man, I don't even know what I could say to them. I I can't even really fathom or understand what I could say to them to make them feel better about what's going on. Some probably really don't even care.
Yeah,
It's mostly for parents, probably. All the work and effort they put in all the time that they had to take them to school. Doing whatever it is that they do.
yeah.
Um, but I think most I can say is hold your heads.
Yep.
That's it.
Hey, Shauna, James Clark, what's up, brother? D Stizz,
Yes, sir.
give me a low light and a highlight of your senior year. I know it was reckless.
And probably epic.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna give two low. I'm gonna give two lows real quick.
Okay.
The one low was unfortunately the high school I had to graduate from.
Mhm.
Wasn't all that special during the years that I graduated. Which was Millville. Good people, but the district wasn't legit. The other bad one is I was actually on a football team my sophomore year. That I was actually playing JV. They moved me up to varsity, and then I got no playing time.
Oh.
And one day I was in my regular gym class, and Coach Sharpless was like, we was out there playing ultimate frisbee. Coach Sharpless was like, "Yo, let me talk to you for a minute." I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" He says, "Why aren't you playing football?" I was like, "I do play football." He was like, he was like, "What?"
He didn't even
I
know
was
you
like,
was on the team. He
"Yeah."
didn't know you was on the squad.
Exactly. I'm like, yeah, your head coach. His name is useless. I ain't gonna even mention his name.
Yeah.
He moved me up from JV so his family can play JV, so they can get start time, and he benched me so that I got none.
Sheesh.
Hmm.
So that's how that went. That was the low part. The high part was
But let's
I
go.
was, huh?
I said, let's go. Let's get the
All
high
right.
stuff.
The high part was I was 165 pounds, lean, cut up, muscle, and I heard a lot more yeses than I heard no's. Now you can take it as you want to take it.
Yeah.
I was in my prime. My body was physique. What? I was a Lamborghini amongst a whole bunch of Pintos in that bitch, man. It was nice. My high school senior year was good.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I like it. Mr. J Lee. What's up, homie?
What's up? What's up? What's up? You
Hey
said
man, can you give me some low and a high? Senior year. Let's go.
my senior year. I was just happy to graduate. Honestly, that was my high. I would say. Um, well, actually, running track too. I
Man,
didn't.
track?
Yeah, I ran track, but
Okay.
I didn't realize that I could even really run that fast until uh, I got out there and started running fast. and and even at the end of the year, my coach said that if I'd have ran all 4 years, I probably got a scholarship because
Mm.
I almost made it to the states. I missed it by I think like
See,
15 seconds.
if you lived in the hood, you wouldn't know how to run.
This is true. This is true. But
So you spoiled kid. You had your dad in your life. That
you
ain't
know
right.
what?
Jesus.
We're not gonna bring your daddy issues on here. But anyway,
You can't. You gotta find them first.
yeah.
Oh
But it was
man.
cool. It was cool. I mean, so I would say the highlight of my high school year of graduation was definitely track.
Yeah, okay.
So, but I didn't have no extravagant things. I was still a good boy. I
Well,
wasn't
yeah,
out
you
there wilding out.
church. You was church boy.
I was a little church boy. I was a
Yeah,
little church boy. So
little good
I
church.
didn't, I didn't, I didn't do those bad things that you guys did. Um,
You just didn't get caught.
Oh, oh,
nah,
okay.
I did.
Negro, please.
Yo,
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, you just didn't get caught. You was good
No.
at avoiding.
nah, I didn't lose my virginity till 18, bro.
That's your
18.
virginity. That don't mean you wasn't doing anything else.
See that we're not talking about those things though.
He said, "Oh, he
See,
said, wait a minute, see."
see, you bringing up stuff that I don't even know what you're talking about. Honestly,
Uh-huh.
I was reading the Bible and stuff. So
Yeah.
Yeah. He
All right,
talking.
so
The phone's gonna keep flying out.
what book were you reading?
what book?
Yeah, what book in the Bible? Which one?
Deuteronomy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was one of those. So, but how about you, Detroit? I know you was out there picking up stuff and putting them down. So,
Mm. Mm.
let's talk about you.
Well, my senior year was a good one.
Really?
It was a good one, but I'll keep it PG though.
Why?
Um,
Why?
I'll keep it PG. I got my niece on here, man. I gotta be careful, you know what I mean? I got my niece on here.
Oh,
So,
Nisi. Okay, Nisi. All right.
I got my niece
Go to bed, DC.
I got her on. Well, anyway, I'm gonna say a highlight. My senior year, I got enough credits where I can miss some school.
Mhm.
So
Me too.
yeah, we would skip school in the morning, right? We'd go to my friend's house, jump in his pool, play Nintendo 64 till about like 10:30. Go to school about like 11 o'clock, finish out school. And my mom, his mom, they never knew. It was like 8 of us over there, man. Like for I don't know, for like 2 months. Just having a good ass time.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm sure they watch. They probably listen now. My mom's probably watching this right now. Like, what the fuck? She's probably about to call me now. But it was a good time, man. We had so much fun. We were all seniors except for his little brother. His little brother was the actual sophomore at that time, I believe. And we had a fantastic time. Just bonding just before we all went off to college and, about to go live the next phase of our life. It was just a good time to have. My low? All right. So my senior year, I was dating someone. We were probably together for like a year, probably like a year and a half or whatever. We wound up breaking up just before my senior prom.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know, right? Here we go.
Ooh.
Here we go. So I know, right? So, and I can't even remember whose fault it was. Probably was my fault. I probably did something stupid.
It probably was. But go
Yeah, I
ahead.
know. So someone else asked me to the prom. So I was like, all right, I'll go with such and such to the prom.
Mhm.
Within like 2 weeks, of course, me and the girl I was dating prior to that got back together. So of course she was upset that yeah. Of course now she was upset I was going to the prom with somebody else, right?
Wow.
But
Yo.
check it. So check it. So this is bad juju, I swear, yo. So it was almost like she had a doll with a pin, you know what I'm saying? Just whatever. So the day comes of the prom, right? I go pick up my date in the gold Jetta, Volkswagen Jetta.
You had a gold Jetta.
You know what I'm saying? 88 joint. You know what I mean? Stick
All
shit.
right.
Yeah.
Man,
You know what I mean? I cleaned him up. You know what I mean? Got him nice and clean.
Yeah.
Had the hubcaps looking good.
Okay.
Right?
They was tens. They was tens.
It was tens on that
But I
thing.
keep it clean though.
Some tens on that thing. So
There was some
anyway,
wind deck.
yeah, you know what I mean? So anyway, I went to go pick her up, right? She comes down the steps and about to leave the house out her door. Her dress snags on the door, right? She rips her damn dress, right? So I'm like, oh, here we go. So immediately she starts crying. She's upset. Now it's a delay because we were supposed to go with another couple. It was going to be us four going to the prom. So now it's a delay. Mom has to stitch everything together, blah, blah, blah. So she's already mad and upset. I'm already feeling a certain type of way because I know my chick is at home not happy, right?
Mm.
So finally get everything together. We stopped by my girl's house, right? She got her, yeah, I know. Her mom's there, her brother's there, her brother's girlfriend is there, right? Everybody's there. I walk in there with the suit on. She looking at me like, yo, really? Like, I was like,
Really?
This the setup right here.
so anyway, we get to the prom, right? You know, it was the worst. It might have been the worst prom ever. It was the worst. The chick that I was with to the prom, she was mad the whole time. She didn't want to dance. She didn't want to eat nothing. Our pictures were ugly. Like it was just, it was bad, dog. It was so bad. So of course I wound up taking her home.
Oh
and,
my!
After that, it was a wrap. After that, but yeah, it was crazy, man. Crazy time.
Man, that sound crazy, bro. That sound crazy.
It was a.
But
crazy
did you smash it again?
But I tell you what, though,
He didn't answer.
you ain't hear the end of the story.
That don't mean that you didn't smash.
No, it didn't happen. It didn't happen. That night was going to where they wasn't going to happen. Plus, I was dating someone at the time too.
Mm.
So, but I tell you what, the year after that wasn't even. I could tell you a story about that, but I won't. We'll move on. But
Yo, so
He asked me who I took the prom. I took Courtney.
Courtney?
I didn't even know she was going to say yes. I had been talking to her for a little bit, and I was just like, yo, let me ask her. Because I had every intention of either not going or going by myself. Because I didn't talk or mess with nobody at that school. I wasn't with nobody outside. I was busy kind of running the streets at that time.
yeah,
You know what I mean? So,
he said that's right.
that's right.
Yo, y'all see what Jarman said?
Nah,
What kind of disrespectful stuff is that, bro?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's foul.
We need to
bruh.
He
hear
said,
more about that.
he said his prom
Hey.
date danced with the wrestling teammate the whole night.
Hey, John, I got something similar, but I won't say. But there was something similar that went down.
Really?
It's
So-
dirty.
So you danced with somebody else the whole night? Is that what happened?
I mean, that night, yeah. I mean, she was mad the whole night. What I was supposed to do? Just sit there and just be mad with her? No, I'm gonna have a good time.
Yeah, true.
And y'all laughed at me when I asked, did he smash?
You know,
So question with y'all having kids and knowing like prom traditions and stuff like that. How do y'all feel about especially with daughters? How do you feel about prom night?
bring your ass home,
Bring your ass home.
bro. Let me tell you.
I probably
I
enjoy
rented
it.
an Explorer, right?
Uh,
My mom rented it from the airport for me. I paid for everything, but she had to rent it. I drove that, and then everybody got hotel rooms that night.
really?
Yeah, we already know.
Really?
Everybody.
Everybody. And I'm sure they was, I had the Trey songs on that night.
Really? What song? What song?
What song do you have on?
What song?
Any of them.
What song was it?
The neighbors know my name.
Oh, the neighbors know your name. Okay.
Okay.
Ooh,
Okay.
all right.
Look how he's stepping up his R&B game. Okay, let me find out.
Hold up. Since we on R&B, Troy, I'm challenging you to a slow jam battle. Now hold up. Who posted the Instagram
I
about the
did.
slow jam? Okay,
I did.
I thought that was Troy doing it, trying to get help,
Oh,
because
come on now.
he
You
don't
already
want to
know.
battle me.
You don't want this
Because
work. I already told you
I'm
about that.
telling you right now, you don't want that smoke, bro.
I already told you, man. You need to get in touch with your boy Ill Will. D
Yo,
Stizz say he gonna jump in. They don't want that. Y'all don't want that smoke, man.
a slow jam battle on Instagram. It's about to be
Absolutely,
on.
it's about to be on. Hey, if you guys are listening on Facebook and on YouTube, click into our Instagram. Go ahead and sub us up
Yeah.
because we're gonna do a live
Mhm.
battle. What 10 songs?
10 or 20, whatever.
Oh, you don't
Oh,
want
I thought you
20.
had
Hey, bring
15.
it.
You don't want
I
20.
thought it was
20.
15.
He said, bring it.
20.
You
It's
don't want
20.
20. Okay,
It's 20.
okay, it's 20.
We get 1 minute shots of each one.
Yeah, a minute 30.
A minute. Okay.
Minute
Okay.
30.
Somebody
Minute
might
30.
get pregnant then. So you sure? You sure about that? You sure?
Have
Minute
mine
30.
come because they know they can't handle it.
You say what?
Mine's gonna be strictly old school, 70s and you know, they ain't ready.
Hey, I don't think
Man,
nobody
a lot of
will.
babies made off that 70s.
Yo, I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
But
What would you put up there, Stiz? You know what I mean? You like slow jams too, right?
Oh, yes, sir.
See, I knew it.
Yes,
I knew
sir.
it. I knew it.
Mm-hmm.
all right, so let me ask a question then.
Mhm.
Let
Go
me ask
ahead.
a question. All right. Since we talk about R&B music and how people feel a certain way about R&B music and all that stuff, I was talking to a friend of mine. She's a psych major. Now she mentioned to me because she was watching the verses and stuff. She was watching the Teddy Riley and Babyface thing, and she watched T Pain and Lil Jon, right? And something came to her. She was like, do men who tend to listen to R&B music, are they like more in touch with themselves compared to men who listen to, let's say, 21 Savage? Are they more in touch with their feelings and would they make a better make a better partner inside a relationship? So the question is, right? Do men tend to listen to R&B music? Can you put that back up? Thank you. Men who tend to listen to R&B music become more in tune with their feelings compared to men who don't listen to that type of music, therefore are more successful in a relationship. Be more. I'm interested to hear what you got to say because you're not an R&B
Ooh.
guy.
No, you're not.
Yes, I do.
I
You're
know.
not an R&B guy. So Jay Lee's he loves some R&B, right?
Yo.
Bullshit.
It's bullshit. That's what you saying?
It's straight bull.
Okay, so explain why you think it's bullshit.
I mean, it's definitely bullshit. I mean, you pretty much can't say that about anything. Simply because I listen to slow music doesn't mean I'm more in tune with my feelings. That don't make sense. You got rap songs out there that touch on a more wide base as far as emotion than some soul songs. And you know that as a hip hop head, you can listen to a song from hip hop and feel a lot of emotions from that. They can talk through a lot of problems that you're either going through, seen, or anything. So you can definitely feel emotion from that. So just because it's a slow song, I know some slow songs that's horrible. Don't say nothing. How many times did Tevin Campbell say it's our anniversary on that song? He ain't saying nothing in that song. You don't get no emotions from that.
You said Tevin
I
Campbell?
don't know if it's Tevin Campbell,
That
but
was Tevin Campbell.
I get it.
What's that?
We that was
It was Tony.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. All right, see, that's y'all era. That's not. I mean, that's not me. All right, but anyway, the song is still. You still get what I'm saying. All they did was say it's our anniversary like 40 times in the song.
That's not all he said.
Jay Lee.
I didn't say
I know
that
you got
was
some.
all he said,
I know you
but-
got some rebuttal, Jay Lee. So go at it.
Go ahead.
I see. I'm the type of dude. I listen to R&B all day, slow jams all day long. Like when I'm working on a construction site, the dudes is mad at me. They like, yo, put on some hip hop. Put up. No, And then they like, I need something to keep.
You see it like he getting bullied right now. He said no.
They like, I need some upbeat music to get me going. I said that's like a personal problem. Like, like no, like I don't know. I feel as though I'm really, I feel as though it makes me more emotional. I do. It makes me more touch my feelings. I feel as though I'm a great communicator to women. I think I am. So I think it helps.
Hey, B-Boy, what you got on that, B-Boy?
Come on, man. Come on. What we talking? Slow songs? All right. How about this? I'm not saying that you can't be right. Please explain to me, articulate to me how a slow song can make you more emotional and translate to you being better in a relationship. Just map that out for me if you can.
I won't say it makes me better in a relationship. I won't say that. I just think it can help you communicate a little bit better.
Why do you think that though? Like, can you explain like any explanation why that would be?
Because slow songs are all about emotions. They're all about being in touch with your feelings. They're all about expressing yourself to a female or to a male. You know, whereas I don't think that most hip hop you might get one slow song on there or one song talking about love. The rest of them is all about jewelry, gang banging. And,
here we go.
Whatever else.
Here we go.
So
okay, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
Nah, that's pretty much it.
All right, so this is my thing. It doesn't really matter. I don't think whether it's talking about love or not love. What you really need to understand is the emotional mind state of somebody. Mm-hmm. So your emotional mind state isn't locked in depending on just what kind of, like, if it's just slow song. You don't like, hey, if I listen to slow songs, my emotional mind state is going to be much better than somebody that listens to hip hop. Mm. It's not necessarily true. No, I get what you're saying. I think it does depend on what you're listening to. Mm. Like his reference before when he said something about what rapper did you say?
I said 21 Savage.
21 Savage. Like if you listen to that and that's it, then I kind of get what you're saying. But I think if rap is a wide range, you got so many different rappers, so many people that talk about so many different subjects, right? Mm-hmm. So if your range is wider, more times than not, your emotional stability is going to be wider as well with that. As far as what you think about, how you think. So I think what we're really talking about is your emotional health. And that could depend on whether it's slow music or rap music. And that is what determines whether you'll be able to communicate and function and understand your emotions and be able to handle them. Mm-hmm. So that's just my
good points. Definitely. Nicole Camp said, so does that mean a person who only listens to old school is stuck in that era? I think so. It does. I know people that only listen to old school music and they can't even listen to new school music at all because they're stuck in that era. Mm. They really are.
I like that too.
Yo, you try to play a new song, they like, I'm not feeling it. They are stuck in that era.
This guy, this guy right here. Look at this guy. Hey, Stizz, how you feel about that question, dude? Do you believe that R&B music can be a characteristic of a male, showing his feelings and being in touch with his emotions, and being that can be a good partner for
Still don't got no emotions.
Yo,
really. Yeah. I'm an emotional cat.
That was a deep dive.
I'm an emotional cat. I just don't hide my shit. So everybody think I'm callous, but nah, I just say what's on my mind. I tell the truth on the door. But first, before I answer that question, D Drew, I'm gonna respond to Brother Lee's response about rap. I was like, rap. That whole thing about rap being hardcore and all that stuff ended when. Because back in the day, I know I made some mixtapes with LL Cool J, I Need Love, and a couple of them cassettes. So I can't say rap doesn't, you can't put that rap in there. And Wale got some smooth shit too.
On that whole I Need Love album, how many songs is
You
like
only
that.
need that one.
Well, that's
You
what I
only need that
said.
one.
I'm listening to a
That one
whole
was a good
R&B and
mix.
album filled with it.
Hey, you can
That's
put it
all
through
we
in there.
talking about is emotions and feelings.
But I'm an R&B cat. I love R&B. I mean, my sister, I grew up when I was young. My sister was like my second mom, and she was 17 years older than me.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard stuff from the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, on.
True.
So I heard some good stuff.
Oh,
So
classics.
I'm a living
Classics.
example that I'm not that I'm a living example that there's at least an exception to that rule. I'll say that
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
because I look at myself as an emotional person. I enjoy R&B, but I'm not great in relationships. I don't have any.
Mm.
Things
That's
that make you say,
To be honest, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna keep it honest. I'm not that best on that. I think when it comes to relationships, that's how you grow and what you saw and what you adapted to, what you liked, what you didn't like. If you wasn't exposed to a good relationship, then it's gonna maybe a little bit more difficult for you to actually, you know, be in a good relationship as you're gonna do be an adult.
All right, so
But that don't
I
mean
think
that person's a lack of emotions.
I think we're moving somewhere else. I just want to focus on music and emotions. All right.
Oh well, it's emotional. R&B is emotional, but rap is emotional. I mean, like I listen to
it.
R&B. My
Right.
stroke game got serious with R&B.
That's what I'm saying. It will R&B, because of the emotion that's involved in R&B music, would that, compared to, let's say, hip hop music, does that make you a better lover than listening to Mobb Deep all day?
But I can't say, to be honest, for everyone else, but for me,
That's the question I'm
yeah,
asking.
yeah. For me, yeah.
So if you listen to
I stroke better to R&B than I stroke to hip hop.
yeah, I mean, if you listen to
But then again,
if
I
you listen
work
to
out better.
Babyface, if you listen to Babyface every day, all day, right?
yo,
Okay.
Compared to someone's listening to Mobb Deep every day, all day,
they gonna be in love, bro.
is that person a better lover
They gonna be
who
in love.
listen to Babyface compared to the guy listening to Mobb Deep? Will that person be a
But
better
being a
lover?
It's
Because
all
being a
because
better
they're in
lover,
tune
that
to what their
saying,
feelings are.
but see, you got me on that one. I can't really answer that one because I only can answer for myself. And yes, emotions run wide in each music, and like R&B is in my sex game, my stroke game. Hip hop, if I'm trying to work out, that's emotional. I ain't trying to listen to no in between the sheets when I'm trying to throw up 100, 200 pounds. You know what I'm saying? It depends on what you're doing. Music can evoke you in any emotion. It depends on what you're trying to do.
True.
So I don't think that it invoked any emotion as far as just, okay, I'm just in, is the R&B make me a better stroke than I do when I listen to, Little John,
Right.
to the window to the wall type shit. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that is true. But then again, I can't listen to in between the sheets as I'm throwing up some pounds. So it depends on what your purpose of your emotion. But music alone is just emotional, period.
I was about to say, music alone is emotional. That's why people listen to it.
Absolutely. Yep.
But the baby face all day, bro, I would be more irritated. I would be irritated.
Of course you will. Of course you would.
I would.
I'll be so chill.
I'd be like,
We tell by your voice, Jay Lee.
Throw that
We
seven
tell by your
C's on
voice.
them.
7 C's.
You know what that seven C's is.
He's at that 7 C's. Oh man.
What you doing? What you doing, girl? What you got on?
So let's wrap it real quick. So, in a nutshell, one word answer. Be more. Do you believe?
no.
Okay.
No.
Answer is no.
No.
D Stizz. The answer is what?
Yeah.
Jay Lee already know
As
you.
far as sex, right? You talking about as far as sex?
As far as being a better lover.
What?
Yeah, as far as sex, yeah. I'll give R&B a better stroke game.
Better lover,
Yeah.
better in tune with your feelings, and all that good stuff, right?
Nah, I ain't gonna say better into your feelings, but I'll give it to you better lover with R&B.
What's up, Jay Lee? What's up, man? You all right over there?
No, I'm good. I'm good. Nah, I mean, you know how I feel. You know,
Yeah,
I just,
yeah.
you know, I'm an
Yeah,
R&B dude.
we
I'm
know
an
how
R&B
you
dude, so, You know.
Yeah, it's
But
true.
but honestly, I it depends on the person too. It really does. Like B More was saying, it really does depend on who you are.
Yeah,
But I think that overall R&B music has helped me out a lot.
yeah. I think it's helped. It's helped me a lot.
Yeah,
So
All right.
I've been great
Can I
in
say this?
relationships. I've been great in relationships, so I don't have a lot of issues.
wow.
But you know,
Can I
But
can I say
but
this?
that's not the
Can I,
music though, Jay.
can I say this? Maybe it helps you out because that's your thing.
true. That's true. Very point. Very
Maybe
good
it
point.
helped Troy out because that's his thing. That's what you vibe to. That's your thing. So maybe it helped you and mellowed you out. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Some people like, you know, if there's a music that irritates you, it's going to irritate you. But if you put on smooth jazz might help you, you know what I mean,
Hmm.
function and be a better person, period. So maybe it's not even about the music. Maybe it's just more about what you're in tune with.
That's true.
Yeah, it's
That's
true.
true.
That's
Just a
true.
suggestion.
So you saw what Miss Camp said. She
Yeah.
she don't want you stroking her to nuck if you buck.
You
Nuck,
sure?
you buck, boy,
Exactly.
nuck,
Exactly.
what?
I don't
Somebody
see
gonna break a hip.
I don't see
Yo,
nothing
the
wrong
female
with it.
version is the one that's hitting too.
That's true. I mean, yo, but listen, if you put the chopped and screwed version on, you
You
can
might
probably
be
do
all right. Yeah, you might be all right.
She let him know, baby.
hey, hey. So D Stizz,
Yes, sir.
let me ask you a quick question. I'll let the fellas jump in. All right.
Cool.
Because I know you're so opinionated, and we love hearing your opinions on certain things. Which is
I'm
harder?
scared.
Which is harder for you to say?
Ooh.
Listen to him. Which is harder for you to say? I apologize. I need help. I love you, or I was wrong. Let me hear it.
Just choose one.
Just choose one. Let me listen.
The hardest.
Look.
Fuck. I ain't gonna lie to you. They hard. All of them hard. I ain't gonna lie to you. They're all hard.
Yeah. Let's go.
But I'm just gonna speak right now because it just came to my head right now. I think the
Oh,
hardest thing for me to actually
those are the
say,
ones I like. Those are the ones I like from you. Let's go.
I need help. I think that's my hardest.
I respect that.
Okay.
Hard as a man.
Okay. Now
Yeah.
tell me why.
I had to be self-sufficient since I was like 9, and I learned that there's one guarantee when human beings is that we have the ability to what's the word for it? Dissatisfy and disappoint. Is that a word?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a word. It's in the dictionary.
You know, so I think we have the ability to disappoint. So when I grew up, a lot of things was if I didn't get it on my own, I wasn't getting it.
Yeah.
So I kind of grew up realizing that I can't rely on another human being. I have to do what I got to do. Only problem is sometimes forces in life will force you to face certain abilities and force you to ask for help. But with me, I wait to the last leg before I actually ask for help.
Yeah. I feel you on that. B more? What you got on that?
You know what? Initially, I'm really thinking that all of them are about the same for me. I love you is easy for me. Like I don't have a problem saying it at all. Um, I don't think I have a problem saying any of those things. So
But which one is the hardest one for you to do?
I don't know. But after listening to still, honestly, like I really didn't know. Um, I think it might be need help. If I have to,
Yeah.
I think that edge is, just a little bit between. But I don't think I have a problem with any of them really. But like I said, if I have to, put one, it would probably say need help.
And I get a reason why, or
Sure. I think, man, it's when I first seen this question, I didn't think it was that deep, but it's actually pretty deep.
yeah.
Um, why would you have a problem with saying that you need help? And just off the fly, I don't know if I could really tell you, other than me being an adult male, um, that's in the world. Who do you ask for help? Who is it
Right.
that you ask for help other than your significant other? You
Right.
know what I mean? And I'm talking about maybe on a deeper level, not like, hey, can you pick me up and take me over here? You know what I mean? I think that's light. You can ask a friend for that easy. Because I think that's where I was going with it at first. I
Hmm.
was just like, oh, hey, I need help. Can you come help me, like, take my car here? Like, I have no problem asking for that at all. Certain people.
Yeah.
It can go deeper than that, because when you need help, it could be mentally, it could be physically, it could be something that you're really struggling with. And are you willing or able to ask somebody for the help that you need? Because I think a lot of people need more help than they think, and they don't ask for it because they're either ashamed of the help that they need, or they think they can do it themselves, and it ends up being a problem later.
Yeah.
True.
I think
Yep.
you find that I don't really want to put a race on that, but I do think black men in general also kind of have that feeling. You know what I mean? Because you need to be strong, you need to stand up, you need, on your own 2 feet. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Otherwise, you're considered weak. So that's why I'll go with that.
Yep. Jay Lee, what's up, homie?
I want to say I apologize,
Mm.
Word?
and I'm gonna say that because I'm not big on apologies. I don't even want nobody to apologize to me.
Okay.
Um, I feel as though to me is just a word, and I rather your apology be your actions. So for me, it's just like just correct it. You ain't gotta say I'm sorry,
Yeah.
you know. And I feel the same way. I would rather show you that I'm sorry to sit there because you could say I'm sorry all day long. You got dudes that beat their women and then say I'm sorry afterwards. So
Yeah.
what did that apology really mean?
Nothing.
It
Yeah.
meant absolutely nothing. And you got some people they wait on that apology to make them feel better. And to me, it don't make me feel better. Just do better. That'll
Yeah.
make me feel better.
Yeah.
I
So
feel
that's
you on that, Jay.
that's why I feel like um for me that's why in a way it is hard for me to say I'm sorry. You know, it is because I just rather be like, you know what, I messed up. Let me correct that
Right. Right.
and just
Right.
make it happen.
Right. It's a
But
it's a show thing instead of a tell thing.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
I agree with you.
Yep.
I know as especially with women want you to say I'm sorry in a lot of ways. You know, you do something wrong, they want to hear it out your mouth.
Because it's attached to. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, no, you go ahead.
Because I think it's attached to you being wrong.
Right, right.
So
Yeah, good.
sometimes if you can't say you're wrong,
Hmm.
and you give the apology automatically says that you are wrong in whatever you're doing. And sometimes words are just more like you said, just more appeasing than what's really real.
Right. Which is why a lot of people end up in these crazy relationships because they deal with somebody always apologizing,
Right.
but he never changed.
Yeah.
But if you think about it as an apology, there's only two reasons why you're saying I'm sorry. Besides the fact you're just easing someone's emotions, but if someone's sorry, there's two reasons why you did something that warrant the word I'm sorry.
Hmm.
Either you did something unconsciously or you did something on purpose.
Right.
Either way, how are you really sorry?
Yeah. See, and that's why I was wrong is easy for me to say because I can admit when I'm wrong.
Right.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You know what? I messed up. You right. But I don't really have to say I'm sorry. You know. But I understand why people need to hear the words. But
Yeah.
to me, it's harder for me to say it just because I feel as though it's not genuine when people
Yeah.
say it a lot of times.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
Is there anything else connected to that you think, Lee? Like anything that you could think of maybe earlier that maybe turned you off from it? Because I find I'm kind of like that with certain words too. Sometimes,
uh huh.
like I'm not a in love type of person. I
Hmm.
I don't like saying the word in love because I think it's just like you either love that person or you don't. Everybody tries to make in love something different, but that's a whole nother subject. I'm just wondering if
That's a good subject, actually.
No,
I'm
no.
just wondering, but I'm just wondering if
It's
there's
that one little word, right?
to that to that word. Maybe is it something that happened prior, or
That's a good question. I think that I think at one point in time I dealt with this one girl that apologized a lot, and it kind of was like, but are you really serious? You know, and it just got to the point where it just got played out. So you're right. That probably could have been something that affected me over time.
mm,
You know, so so now I just look like I don't need an apology. Just do
Yeah,
better.
yeah, you
yeah,
better. Yeah.
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 How
That's
about
the
you?
real apology. I get you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, but the topic that when you said that in love, you think in love and love is totally different.
No, I don't think it's different, and that's
You
my
just
thing.
think it's the same thing.
A lot of love. Everybody understands that love is a multifaceted word, right? Everybody
Hmm.
understands that. So why, when we talk about relationships, do we have to say in love? Why? For what reason? What is this in thing? You know,
All right. So
love
all
that
right. So
person,
question.
love
Just
that.
that one little
So
word,
but
right?
listen.
Yeah,
All right.
like
All right. I'm gonna give you this. All y'all my boys. I can actually say I love y'all straight
yeah.
up. But I'm
Mhm.
not in
Yeah.
love with y'all.
Yeah,
I'm not in
Yeah.
love with y'all.
I get that, right?
Hmm.
Because it already carries a connotation to it. Society has already made that what it is. So when you say that, everybody automatically think that you're talking about a relationship between you and a significant other.
Hmm.
But what I'm challenging is, why do we have to say in love? Why can't I just say I love that person?
All right.
Why we got to put in front of it? I love my
yeah.
son. I love.
Because like what Jay was getting to, there's different levels. And I mean, we all know
It
that.
is.
You know what I mean? And
So
I guess society is so used to saying that word, putting that little word in front of it, that
Mhm.
we got so used to doing it. It's just it gives it a different definition. We all know that, right?
but so don't you
But
feel as though
but
you can
this
fall in and out of love?
um no.
You don't feel
I
like you can
think
fall in and out of love?
no. On the fly, I'm gonna say no. On the fly, I'm
Really?
gonna say on the,
Let me sit back and listen real quick. Hold on, yo.
that's on the
I'm with
fly.
you on this.
That's on the fly. I'm just saying that on the fly, right?
Okay.
Because what I'm really saying is you either love somebody or you don't. And when you love somebody, you love them. Does that if you really love them, does that love ever go anywhere? No matter what they do?
I think it can.
It
It can
can.
go far left.
It can go far left, but do you ever find yourself like, yo, I don't love them no more at all?
Yes.
Okay.
I think
I,
people can do that.
and I haven't talked to anybody that's really
I've never experienced it, but I've heard people say that. Like,
okay.
I don't care if they get hit by a train
And
type
then I'd
time.
Dateline.
question if they really love them. I'd
Really?
question that. I would because it's so many. To me, it's so much evidence that warrants when you love somebody, you love them. You know what I mean? They do bad. We all have family members that might do, the worst things. You know what I mean? Between stealing from your house, like things that you don't like
But
about
so,
them.
so
But
question: would you feel like you loved? All right. So let's just say you have an ex girlfriend, you have a current girlfriend.
mhm,
Who you love more? If it's just love straight across the board,
it's not
you gotta have a deeper level of love.
saying. What I'm saying is everybody already knows love is multifaceted.
Okay. Okay.
Everybody already knows that there's a different love for a friend than there is for your child. Everybody already knows that, but you never depict the difference between. You don't have a certain word you put in front of love to describe the love you have for your child.
Hmm.
You don't have a word in front of the word love to describe the love you have for your friend. Why do you have a word in front of the word love to describe the type of love that you have?
Because it's a deeper kind of
Because
love.
yeah, it's a deeper bond.
It's a deeper
So
love, man. I,
okay.
it's that R&B type of love, bro.
You
So right
talking
now,
different
telling me,
languages, man. You know what I'm saying?
So right now, you can tell me you have a deeper love for your spouse than you do for your kids.
Mm.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think so. I
I'm
would
not
say
saying
that.
it's impossible. I'm just saying.
Yeah, the love I have for my kids is a totally different type of love than I have
I'm not saying
for
it's
my
not
wife.
different. I'm saying, is it as deep?
No, I don't. I don't. Yeah, I think it's deeper for your spouse. Definitely
Okay.
deeper.
And
It's
that's possible.
yeah. I think the love you have for your children is a more protective. It's hard to explain honestly. It really is. Like
I feel you. So what
Mm.
you gonna say? You in love with your wife,
I would say
but
I'm
you
in.
just love your kids. I
I'm
love
not.
I love
I'm
them.
not
Yeah.
in love with my kids. No, that's
I know
weird.
we're
That's a
not
little
saying
weird.
that. But what I'm saying is, what would you use to describe the difference between the two? Obviously, you're gonna say you in love with your wife,
Right,
right?
right, right,
And
right.
everybody automatically takes that as, oh, he's infatuated with her. Because what else are you talking about, really? What are you saying? Because we know you love her. What
I
does that "in" really mean?
I don't know.
See, that's my.
Hey, don't let him. Hey, don't let him do that to you. Don't let
Yeah,
him do that to you. Don't let him play mind tricks on you, man. Don't let him do that to you.
well,
Well,
you say something, Troy. I mean,
yeah.
you tell me what it
Well,
is.
What's her?
I will, I will. First, let me get the D Stizz real quick because I think D Stizz wanted to say something about what was this going on, and then I'll answer the question. D
Mhm.
Stizz, what you got on that?
Well, mine is simple. Love is an emotion, so to try to put some type of logical definition or expectation of what love is futile, basically. I mean, love is what it is. It's an entity. It is a life of its own.
Mhm.
Um, and when you're using words, what we all got to be careful with, words are, it's almost like, and we look at them as, words that we spell out, but words are very powerful when you say it and how you say it. That's why they do it and that's why they use it. But words can also mislead you if you don't understand the root word of them words. And I just think that let love be. Stop trying to define love and just let it be. Because the more you define it, the more complicated it becomes. Like we all taught from school, 1 plus 1 is 2. But in reality, numbers are infinite. There's a shitload of numbers in between 1 and 2. So in between 0 and 1. But for most people's understanding, they try to simplify it. So they try to simplify the word, the emotion of love, by giving little punk definitions. But they all know, and we all know deep down, there's really no word, no definition, because there's no logic to it. It is something that is inborn in you, that's instilled in you, and you're going to react to it. It's not something you got to think about. It's
Yeah.
something that you're going to do.
Yeah.
Okay, so based on your thinking behind it, who do you agree more with? Do you agree more with B Moore's um, or Jay Lee?
I would go with be more.
Okay,
I don't care.
okay, because it sounded like that's where you were heading. Of course, he don't care. That's where it sounded like you were leaning when I was listening to you.
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
Okay, Detroit, you answer the question.
Oh, so to answer the question, which is hard to say, for me it was two of them. It was I apologize and I need help. I need help of course is a pride thing, and Be More touched on it too, where
Yeah.
adult black male is a little harder to ask for help. We always want to do it ourselves, build this ourselves.
Hmm.
No, I don't need directions. Whatever. You know what I mean?
We're gonna ride around in circles. I don't care.
It doesn't matter. We're so prideful, and again, Be More alluded to this. Eh, This happened when we were young. It's kind of built into us when we're young. We're so prideful, and we're almost like loners. You know what I mean? And when you grow up that way, you always want to do things on your own. So when it's time to ask for help, it's like listen to I don't know, rings on a chalkboard. It's just screeching and it hurts, but you'll do it. But it hurts you. It hurts your pride to do it. Now I apologize. I'm with you, Jay. I'm the same
Hmm.
way. I'm a show guy. You know what I mean? Don't apologize to me. Like sometimes the kids will do something and they want to. No, I don't need an apology. Just show me.
Mhm.
Show me and I'll take it. You know what I mean? You don't have to
Yeah.
apologize. Just show me results and we're good to go. So,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
but for me, it's definitely I need help. I could say I love you. I could say I was wrong and all that good stuff. So, but this question was interesting. I was at work, deep in thought, nothing to do at work, and it just popped to me, man. And then I was like, you know what? Let me try to introduce this question to the brothers because this it's a lot deeper than you think. It looks simple, but it's a lot deeper than
I
what you
didn't
think.
think it would go this deep. I really
Right.
didn't.
It's a
Really.
lot deeper than you think. And I hope people
Yeah.
that are watching this and listening to this actually, taking it in their head themselves and see what they come up with because it's a lot deeper than what you think.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
So we got 5 minutes left.
Yo, I don't know.
Yeah, so I wanted to
Listen,
ask Jay about his shirt because
Yeah.
let's get to that shirt.
So check out this shirt right here, right? It's called Grind or Starve, okay? So I'm gonna give you a long story short real quick. Um, so I bought a couple shirts from these dudes. They come up to you in the gas station and like try to sell shirts. A couple of young brothers, and I always try to support young brothers, try to make a positive thing. They're not out here selling drugs, doing stuff. They trying to make money the right way. And I bought some sweatshirts. I think probably spent like $80 with them, you know. And so bought gave all the stuff to my son mostly, and bought some stuff for myself. But I saw my son's hat fell apart, so I was a little upset about it because I'm like, man, I supported these brothers and they selling me crack. So I was at the gas station today, and one of the dudes came up to me. This is a different guy selling the same, working for the same people, whatever. And he was like, you want to buy a shirt? And I said, I would. I said, but because he started off saying, help, comes help support a black-owned business. So I was like, I love supporting black-owned business. I said, but I tried to support y'all, and your stuff was crap, straight up. He was like, really? He said, what happened? So I explained everything. He's like, hold on. He goes off, comes back, gives me a couple shirts for free. And he was like, oh, I'm sorry. Thank you for telling me that. I got to give respect to somebody like that. Just because, and you see, for one, even though I bought the shirt, I didn't bad talk about him. I didn't go on the internet talking about him, nothing like that. I just waited till I ran into him before I said something to him.
Mm.
It's hard for people to take criticism when they're in business.
Right.
And for him to take that criticism and say, I apologize, let me correct that. It speaks volumes for somebody like that.
Yep.
So that's why I'll probably rock their stuff. Now, it might fade in 2 days. I don't know. But I appreciate him coming correct and just giving me, trying to make sure that I was happy with their product. And I think that everybody that's in business and people that's trying to do things, be able to take criticism because it's going to make you better. And
That's people in general. That's people in general have
Right.
problems taking
That's
criticism.
true. They do.
One thing I'm gonna tell you is that entrepreneurship mindset that he has, guaranteed they're gonna work on fixing it.
Yep.
Guaranteed. Guaranteed he took that. He said, that was a thank you. Thank you for telling me where I'm failing right now.
Yep.
I'm about to go fix that. And here's your free t-shirts because I'm about to go fix that and be better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
That's dope.
I
Yeah.
definitely agree, man. That's good shit, Jay.
Oh yeah. So anybody out there, I think they're Grinder Starve. You can look them up on Instagram. But they're a group of brothers walking, just trying to make honest money.
Where was this at?
This is out here in Delaware. Out here in Delaware. Yeah. They usually hit up the gas stations. They pop up on you and try to sell you shirts and stuff like that.
Okay. All right.
And I
Looking
have
out.
huh?
I'm gonna be looking out for it.
Yeah, definitely. We got to support each other. Everybody got to eat.
Yeah, man.
That's the problem. A lot of people, we deal in a crabs in a barrel type society where people don't want you to be great.
Oh man.
Don't get me started about it, please.
Yo,
Please
you
don't
know
do
what I'm
that.
talking about. You know what I'm
Please.
talking about.
Oh, that's something that we always say and cling to, but it's not necessarily. Sometimes it's how you look at the picture. You know what I mean?
Okay, explain that.
Because the crab at the top might be reaching down to pull him up. It's not necessarily the crab at
I'm
the
not
bottom.
talking about the one at the top. I'm talking about the ones at the bottom trying to bring them down.
Okay. But see, you don't know that. Like I just said, that's how you look at it.
Hmm.
You might be thinking in your mind the ones at the bottom are grabbing to pull them down. but in all actuality, the one at the top might be reaching down to pull them up. It's all in how you look at it. It's not necessarily that that's the case.
Well, let's start talking about crabs. Let's start talking about the haters. That's what I'm talking about. Forget crabs. So you hate the analogy. Okay.
We always put to that, and I don't even think it's true. Honestly, I don't even think it's true. I think people in general, you have some people that are just bad apples, and when other people do things that are good, they're jealous of that. They're envious of that. Period. Some people, I don't think that's something that's necessarily subjected to black people. I really don't. Matter of fact, I think we might actually be on the other side of that, because what do you do when you hear, like you just said, what did you just do? You supported a black business, didn't you?
But listen,
you were happy about that.
Listen,
you wasn't like pull you down.
You're talking about somebody that runs a black business, and 90% of my customers are not black.
Let's direct it away from you.
Okay.
Detroit, what do? Do you celebrate it, or do you try to pull somebody down?
No, I celebrate. That's just me.
Stizz, what do? Do you celebrate it, or you try to pull somebody down?
Celebrate.
Exactly, and I'm pretty sure you can go along friends.
But listen, it's kind of hard to talk because we all got the same mindset in a lot of ways. That's why we all click. So, in that
I hear
aspect, it's kind of hard.
But this is my point, though. What's the stats on people that don't celebrate that? You know how we are as a people, right? People in general are like this, not even just black people, but when we got two people boxing out there, who you root for? Who you think black people root for?
Why you do?
Wait a minute, are they both black?
I'm just saying. I think it's something that's not true. I don't think it's true. I think it's something that's been fed to us, and we just keep saying it. The moment we get mad that somebody does something different or somebody is saying something different, But that's just my opinion on it.
You preach what you see. Yeah. You preach what you see, honestly. And if you see more hate coming from your community, that's what you're gonna speak on.
Yeah.
That might be your mindset too, though, because some people always look at the glass half full, and you got some people that look at it half empty. So they can see the same thing somebody else see, and they be like, "Yo, this."
I'll give you a scenario.
Right.
So why is it that?
Oh man, you about to hit me with some bullshit. I already know. Go ahead.
No. I'm going to give you my own personal experience, and this happens a lot more than not happen. Why is it that if I go and I give you an estimate to do a job, why do I have to be less than the next man? Why?
I couldn't tell you why. I don't know how to answer that.
It's just like I come give you an estimate for a job, and I tell you a price. You want me to be less than somebody else?
Yeah. What he's saying is why is he not getting the bargain?
No, I'm gonna put it out there. I've dealt with black people that have beat me down, where I can give the same price to another person of another color.
And it's good.
And they're going to cut the check. When can you start?
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
And I deal with this with more black people.
Yeah, they want the bargain because you're black.
That's loaded though, right?
It's not loaded. That's facts.
Listen to me. Listen, I'm not saying what you're saying is bogus. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the answer to that might be more loaded than what you're just saying and what you're presenting. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
What are you talking about? Are they making the same income of these white people? You know what I mean? There's so much into that? You know what I mean? Like, what do you look for? Period.
Look at Jay's face, man. Come on.
The same income. These same people can go out and buy a $2,000 TV, but want a free system. Like, come on.
That don't matter. That's not
come on.
If my income ain't the same, if that's a completely different situation. That's like asking somebody that makes $20,000 a year, hey, go get this BMW, or somebody makes $100,000 a year, yo, you gonna get this BMW.
Mm-hmm.
One gonna complain about the price of the BMW, one ain't. That's two different things.
Nah, they're gonna buy the BMW and just struggle to pay for it.
It don't matter. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. One gonna complain about it, one ain't. Because one got the means and one don't. That's what I'm saying to you.
The ones with the money usually the ones that complain about it.
Okay.
They usually the ones that go in there and beat the BMW dealer down because they got the money. The ones that don't usually just, yeah, I'll take it.
Take whatever.
With the 20% interest rate.
Yeah, take whatever, right?
But what I'm asking you is it the same? When you look at that, do you look at the income of the people that's saying no to you and the people that's saying yes? The people that want to bargain and the people that don't. Other than just looking at their color, because it's more loaded than just, hey, he's black, he's white, or he's whatever.
Okay.
More loaded.
I get what you're saying.
Quote you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's real. I got a quote for you. I'm like, dang, that's high.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's me. But then on the other hand, that was me. That was me. Thinking about everything as a whole. I can get security system from this person, this person, this person. Yours was the highest, right? And that's me ignorant also of what you're capable of and what all these other people are capable of. I don't know security and cameras. That ain't my thing.
Right.
But guess what? You know what I do now. What do I do? I pray like, yo, your shit is the truth.
Yeah, and it's crazy too because I understand where you're coming from, and I try to educate. I tell people that like they have that rent-a-center mentality. A lot of times people with low income, rent-a-center preys on people with low income.
Absolutely.
They prey on you. So basically, they're gonna sell you $1,000 couch for $4,000 at the end of the day.
Yep.
Because your income doesn't meet your means, but you want a couch today. Yeah. So you're gonna make these payments. By the end of the day, you pay $4,000 for $1,000 couch.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how these big companies like ADTs and all you know how many customers I get from ADT after your monthly income, your monthly bill is $60 a month. But you got a free system though. But now you're paying $60 a month for the next 5 years. Add that up.
Adds up
to the quote I gave you.
Yep.
Earlier. Yeah, you paid more up front, but at the end of the day, I got customers from the 80s still paying $12 a month, bro.
You go. But not only that, though. Not only that, I wanted to speak to your quality. I saw your quality. I seen what you
get what you pay for.
I seen the work you put in.
Mm-hmm.
I seen the difference between your setup and how professional it is, as opposed to these other these other people.
Right.
I saw that.
Right.
So now I know. Now I have a little bit more knowledge about that, and I understand that. Right. Now knowing that, you know, I mean, when you buy me my new house, I'm gonna need you to put this.
But I respect that. I respect your honesty. Like even when I gave him the price, he straight up told me like, "Yo, bro, you high," you know, like straight up. But he didn't go out and get nobody else. He just told me straight up, I want to support you, but right now you high. You know, I respect that.
Yeah. No, 100%. But you know, I praise you, bro. Anytime I'll be like, yo, the lungs, like it's serious, bro. It's serious. I praise you.
This all falls into the criticism. How if you're able to communicate with each other, it speaks volumes.
Yeah,
it speaks volumes.
I like it.
Like he didn't go behind my back and say, "Yo, Lee stuff is high. I can't deal with." Nah, he came straight to me, told me how he felt. That was it.
I like it.
That was it. So at the end of the day, this is like our last segment. You know, like, show each other love.
Yeah. So since we're at the end, right?
Yeah.
Since you're on your rant, keep going. Give me the final thoughts. Keep going.
My final thoughts is at the end of the day, like I said, show each other love. If you got a problem with somebody, you're not feeling something, just tell them. Don't talk behind their back. Tell them straight to their face. It speaks volumes. It speaks volumes. I'd rather you sit down with me as a man or a woman. Tell me your feelings.
I like it.
Because at the end of the day, I want to be able to shake your hand. I know it's COVID right now, so we can't shake hands, but we can
Yeah.
elbow. We can elbow. Yeah,
People elbow.
yeah. But communication is the key at
Awesome.
the end of the day.
Awesome. Well, it's been real, fellas. D Stizz, thanks for coming on again, brother.
My
Love
pleasure
you,
to be on here with you three kings.
Absolutely,
My pleasure.
Absolutely. We love
Enjoy
you.
the invite.
Love
We
your
love you,
opinion.
Stizz.
Hey, if you guys are watching us, please like it, share it,
Yeah.
like it again, and share it again.
Yeah,
Remember, this
definitely.
podcast is on every podcast platform. Go listen to the last, 18 episodes as you listen to this one too,
Yeah.
and catch up on us, all right? One
sure.
love. Be safe out there. One love.
That's right. That's right.
One love.
We got ones we did before lives. Some of those are fire. They uncut for real. So
They real uncut.
Real, real uncut.
On Spotify, YouTube, all of them. Just check it
All
out.
of
Check it out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely. One love.
good.